and welcome to the Homemade Podcast Sports. This is your host, J Pops.
And welcome back to the Homemade Podcast of Sports with your host, J Pops. Guys, today's date is December 22nd, 2020. It is a beautiful, beautiful day in the great city of Houston, Texas out here, people. The sun is shining. It's beautiful. Now, tomorrow it says it's supposed to rain, but right now it's not raining. It is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful out here, and I could not ask for much more. Weather is gorgeous, everything. First off, before I get started, I want to thank all of you guys for making that video go viral. I did not know that so many of you guys were going to watch that. All right, that video went oh so viral, and it hit a huge milestone. As of right now, that video is at about 2,000 plus views. I thank all of you guys for doing that, and apparently most of you guys felt the same way I feel. So I want to thank all of you guys, man, to the Gig'em family, to the Aggie family. I thank all of you guys. Oh, but did I have a lot of feedback? Oh, I had a lot of feedback from everybody. Hell, first of all, I had a feedback from a lifelong University of Texas fan that even came in there. And this here is something that you're going to rather hear. He said, yeah, man, y'all got screwed. You know what I'm saying? What's about? That was from a UT fan, a University of Texas fan, Longhorns. Longhorns, where you at? Shout out to y'all. Wow. All right. I had TCU fans in there. I had North Carolina fans in there saying don't overlook them. I can tell you right now, North Carolina, and I will get to you guys on Christmas Eve. Yes, a podcast will come out on Christmas Eve. We're not overlooking you. We're mad. The team is mad, but they're not overlooking you. You can best believe that. They're not overlooking you by all means because we seen Sam Howell. Hell, I like Sam Howell. I followed his recruiting too. I know what you guys have. The 5-star cornerback that came into the class early, and I believe that he is starting for you guys. I followed his ass. I know what you guys have. I know what you guys have. Trust and believe me. We're not overlooking you. They're not overlooking you at all. But anywho, TCU fans came in there. Oklahoma fans came in there. I had a couple of Ohio State fans came in there. Notre Dame fans, they came in there. Oh, it was everybody. Auburn fans came in there. Alabama fans came in there. I mean, it was everybody in these comments. I appreciate you guys for the feedback. That is what I need. I'm going to keep going because it isn't over. It isn't over. So without further ado, we're not going to sugarcoat this. We're not going to talk about anything else. We're going to go ahead and get right on into it. It's not over, people. No. It is not over. Let's go ahead and get right on into it. Ohio State fans, where y'all asses at? Them Buckeyes. Where you at, Buckeyes? I need the athletic department for the Buckeyes. Come on to the podcast. Yes, your session is here. Pull up a chair, get you some popcorn, get you some water. I know y'all gonna be in these comments. Don't act like you ain't gonna be in these comments. All right, this is the Homemade Podcast Sports. Don't act like you're not gonna be in there. I need you all to sit down. Buckeyes, where you at? Come on in. Oh, it's not over. Oh, I wasn't finished. I know you guys didn't think I was finished, right? I was not finished. Buckeyes, where you at? Because y'all are the team that potentially robbed everybody. I'm talking about got in front of everybody. Shout out to Dabo Swinney, by the way. He ranked y'all at 11. He ranked y'all as the 11th best team. Have no clue what you guys did to Dabo Swinney, but I can tell you this here. Come that playoff game, he's not finna play around. He ain't finna bullshit. He ain't finna bullshit around, I can tell you that. But anywho, Clemson, come on in here, Clemson. Come on in here, everybody. I need all of the teams around the college football nation to take a seat. Buckeyes, get your ass on in here. Oh, get on in here. Blue Bloods, come on, baby. Where you at? Get your ass on in here. It's y'all turn. It's y'all turn. What? I can't believe y'all. Ryan Day, where your ass at? I need you right here in the front. Josh Gaddis, get your Michigan ass on in here too. I need y'all to come on in here and sit down. Josh, I can't believe you. Gaddis, I can't believe you, boy. That whole University of Michigan is after your ass right now. You better watch out. I can't believe you. Big Ten, period. I need y'all asses in here in that front row. Get on in here and sit down. Let me clear my chest. On behalf of the entire college football nation, excluding most of the Big Ten except Indiana, because I haven't heard Indiana athletic director nor coach come out and say, yeah, man, Ohio State deserves. No, I haven't heard that. I haven't heard them come out. Shout out to Indiana, by the way. Tom Allen played the hell of a game. If anybody deserves coach of the year, it's Tom Allen. I will say that. Oh, by the way, I believe Jimbo Fisher is in there for the coach of the year. Oh, okay. Yeah, and look, before we get all into it, I know a lot of, oh man, here come these A&M fans. Man, what have you guys done? Y'all last national title was 1939. Yeah, tell me something that I don't know. That ain't got shit to do with what I'm finna talk about right now. Come on in here. Play off. Come on in here, Buckeyes. Let me clear my throat on this. All right. First of all, with a key on it, with a star, everything. Once again, this is on behalf of the college football nation. Your ass doesn't deserve to be up in there. All right? I'm just going to say that. Y'all asses played 6 games. Would have been 8, but due to 2 cancellations, I guess, it would have been 9 or whatever, due to the cancellations of COVID for the dumb-ass rules that the Big Ten commissioner put in place for you guys, in which he just changed them rules, by the way, didn't he? Didn't he change? He just changed the rules to now it's 17 days instead of 21. To fit you guys. To fit you all. Also, he took out a rule, once again, to fit you all in a Big Ten title game. Which was unfair to Indiana, by the way. Indiana, if you listen, I want you to come on in here. To fit you guys in a Big Ten championship, in which, what was that score again? 10-22? 10-22? But y'all look good. Right. Y'all look good. Y'all look good. Okay, so let's talk about 6 games. 6 games. First of all, the shit started too late. That's on y'all. That, you know what? That ain't on y'all. Because y'all vowed to get the season started faster. That's on your dumb ass commissioner over there, by the way. He wanted to start late, although he was trying to just follow the safety thing. That's cool, but all the other conferences was following the safety too. Y'all wanted to start this thing with 8 weeks, no makeup games, etc., etc. All right? That's on y'all once again. It's on the Big Ten once again. But y'all come in here and y'all have the nerve to say that y'all have worked hard to get to where y'all at, which is winning 6 games, by the way, once again. To say that y'all worked hard and y'all are one of the most deserving teams. What? What have y'all done instead of be called Ohio State? So, for that guy that came in the comments and that said, oh, well, we're going to base this off talent now. Yes. Young man, let me tell you this. It is off of talent. This is the reason to why Ohio State is in there in the play. Because it's talent, man. It's talent. It is talent at the end of the day. It is talent. They're basing you off of talent. It isn't because of the wins, because you ain't got enough of them. You don't have enough of them. It's not because of the wins. You ain't got enough of them. First of all, and then second of all, you didn't look good in the wins. All right? Let's go ahead and point that out. You didn't look good in the wins. You won against Nebraska. Okay, that's another blue blood program. You look good against them. You look good against Michigan State. And I guess because of the simple fact that Michigan State, and I guess because of the simple fact that Michigan State beat some teams that they weren't supposed to beat, well, Michigan State was a good opponent for you guys, and you guys smacked them, 52 to whatever it was, 52-13 or whatever? Oh, and let me guess. Yeah, y'all had some backup players playing. There wasn't even much all the starters. That was backups. It's still Michigan State at the end of the day. All right? Okay, then you played against Indiana. Let me get y'all. That's y'all top 10 win, right? Because they was top 10 at the time that y'all played them. So y'all will try to compare it to us. Well, y'all only good win was against Florida. Florida's still in the top 10, by the way, right? In Florida, still in the top 10. Yeah, they still in the top 10. Oh, but that's only one top 10 win. And y'all got what? 2 top 25? No, it's not top 10. It's not top 10, people. It's top 25. Y'all got 2 top 25 wins? Okay. Notre Dame fans, come on in here, man. Come on in here. This ain't against y'all anymore. Y'all had y'all session. So how your state's turn? So you come up with all of these excuses to why y'all deserve to be in here. ESPN flat out put you in there. All right, because they made all the excuses to why you guys should be in there. And then you get to the Big Ten title game, and you didn't look good for nothing in the damn world. Well, Trey Sermon got 331 rushing yards. Okay, and is that the reason why y'all deserve to be up? And y'all are a Big Ten champion, right? Which was a trophy that was given to you guys, by the way. It was given to you guys because, first of all, your asses shouldn't even much been in the game. You shouldn't even much been in the Big Ten title game. It should have been Indiana that was in there. But we're not going to talk about that. All right? It should have been Indiana at the end of the day, though. But once again, we're not going to talk about that. But y'all got in there and y'all won 10-22. First of all, and I know you guys keep on hearing me say first of all. All right, so look here. The 10-22 win, the 10-22 win was not impressive. It wasn't impressive. I mean, they like to give us all the flack about, that win didn't look impressive. We didn't look impressive, and we won by double digits 6 games in a row. That wasn't impressive. That's not impressive. The thing about it is that why it's not impressive is because our wide receivers have not looked impressive over the season, excluding Caleb Chapman. And if Caleb Chapman would have not went down with a torn ACL, you can bet your ass that we would have had some explosiveness. That would have opened up a lot of things. But we're not going to get into that. Yeah, Caleb Chapman. Oh, y'all didn't know him? Well, that was the guy that ran all up and down the field against Florida. Y'all remember that game? That game was in the past. Okay, whatever. So we're going to keep on going here. Once again, they put y'all asses in these playoffs based off talent. And one because you won 6 games. Your resume ain't big enough. Your resume ain't. Joey Galloway, get your ass in here. Kurt Herstreet, get your ass in here too. I want all of y'all to. The guy that's on College Game, they be picking all the scores. Get your behind in here. Sit down. Them 6 games ain't impressive. You're not finna fool me like that. Once again, this is on behalf of the entire college football nation, excluding most of the Big Ten. Because most of the Big Ten all said that you guys deserve to be in there. For whatever reason. Oh, let me guess. Hold on. If you guys didn't know the reason, it's because of this here. And I hate using this money thing. But it was because of money. Just know that the Big Ten vowed to put you guys in there because you guys were the best shots in their mind. Because of, once again, based off talent. And I can hear a lot of you guys, okay, well, man, you keep on talking about talent. We'll tell your team to get the talent up. Oh, we're coming. Just know that we're coming. We're coming. And I'm hoping that we meet y'all. I'm hoping that we meet y'all in the playoffs either next year or the year after. Because if they keep on putting y'all there and you don't win, don't y'all come back next year just like I told Notre Dame and say, oh, well, y'all deserve to be in there. No, you don't. No, you don't. If that's the case, then we need to keep on putting Oklahoma in there. And they kept on putting them in there. They kept on putting them in there. No disrespect to you, Oklahoma. But they kept on putting them in there. It's time for somebody else. But they don't want to look at that. So I'm going to tell you guys why they did put y'all. I'm going to give you another reason why they put y'all in there. Because of the $6 million. I think you guys get about $6 or $7 million for going in there to that game. That's going to be given to the Big Ten in general. And if you guys get to the championship game and win it, you get like another $6 or $7 million that's going to the Big Ten. So the Big Ten is riding on you guys back. So a lot of people like to say that all the other teams in the SEC is riding Alabama's coattail. I've been hearing that for years. Well, it looks like to me that the Big Ten just showed everybody around the world that they ride Ohio State's coattail. Big Ten, if you're listening, come on in here. If you're not in here already. Y'all are riding Ohio State's coattail at this point. Excluding Indiana, once again. Because I have not heard them come out and say anything. But y'all are riding Ohio State's coattail. If that's going to be the case. Also, once again, let's get back to why you guys don't deserve to be in there out of all the teams. You only played 6 games, man. 6 games. And then y'all bring up this win against LSU for Texas A&M that wasn't impressive because of the stats that Kellen Mond had. But then you look to this game against Northwestern, and you mean to tell me that Justin Fields' stats was better? Was that better than what we showed you against LSU? Oh, well, LSU wasn't even a good team. Yeah, but they were the defending champs. They were the defending champs, and the game was almost a shutout. It was almost a shutout. But we can't claim that victory, right, because the SEC is down. And I guess the Big Ten is up. Big Ten is the better division now. Big Ten's up. Oh, but they beat number 14 Northwestern. Oh, and they look good. Y'all gonna come here and say they look good against Northwestern. I can't believe y'all. Really? That don't look good. That does not look good. That win did not look good. How can y'all say that? That win was horrible. That was a horrible win. That wasn't impressive. Who did that impress? I guess Ohio State. It impressed Ohio State because they finally seen their defense wake up. Against who? So we're gonna act like Northwestern had an offense? We're gonna act like Northwestern. I can bet your ass if they would have put somebody over there with an offense, y'all probably would have got beat. And then if y'all would have got beat, your ass probably still would have ended up in the college football playoffs again. Why? Because they're Ohio State, people. It's the stature. We're not looking at the present. We're looking at the past. We're looking at the past here. That's a good football team. I told y'all coming into the season that y'all was a good football team. Y'all have the 3rd best talent overall, period. Once again, people like, oh, well, we basing this off talent. Yes, people, we're basing this off of talent. What has Ohio State done? Ohio State fans, if you're listening, first of all, and just to say that, even you guys on podcasts, yes, this is Ohio State podcast I'm talking about. Don't get me wrong, I don't know the name of it, and I don't know the name of the person, but this is just what I've seen and I've heard. Even you guys, and I'm not, some of you guys fans too, even feel like you guys shouldn't be in there. Some of you guys fans too feel like you guys shouldn't be in there. All right, this in against the players. All right, this in against the players, because I know people will try to make it out to be, oh man, no. Getting on the committee. Matter of fact, committee, come y'all, playoff committee, come y'all asses in here and sit down. I need y'all to sit down too. This is against the favoritism. This is the favoritism. Clemson wasn't favored. Clemson had to sneak through the back door, but then they ultimately kicked the back door down, and now nobody can get rid of them. So they're there to stay. That's why I commend Clemson all of the time, because they were disrespected at one point too, until they earned the respect. And they had been earning it, but they kept on getting disrespected. So this is why us Texas A&M fans are so mad, because we felt like we earned some respect. But you know what? We got a couple more years to go, so we're going to have to keep on earning it. We're going to have to knock down the big dog. We know that, which is Alabama. We're going to have to knock down the big dog. We know that. But y'all credit Ohio State. What big dog have they knocked down? It ain't a big dog over there. There's nobody over there. 6 wins isn't enough. That resume isn't impressive. And I cannot stand how every ESPN analyst, almost all of them, credits you guys for those 6 wins. You can't be shit. So I don't know if you guys are getting paid just to say that you guys are good or what. I cannot stand that. What are we coming to? What are we talking about? Then I'm hearing some of my guys on my podcast that I listen to, they're crediting you guys too. On what? What'd you guys do? What did you guys do? It ain't no toss-up between A&M and Ohio State on who's better or who looked better. Ain't no toss-up on which team played most games. It ain't no toss-up with you and Notre Dame. Ain't no toss-up with you guys neither. Ain't no toss-up with you guys and Clemson neither, because all of those guys are way better. Way better. What if you guys did? The work has been put in by each and every team other than Ohio State. You guys keep on saying, well, that's not y'all guys' fault. That's not their fault that they didn't play those games. If y'all would have played those games, y'all probably would have lost one of them. So you better be glad you didn't play one of them games, because one of them games probably would have been a sneaky loss. Probably would have been a sneaky loss on what I've been seeing from you guys. It probably would have. Hell, you almost lost Northwest. You almost lost Indiana. Almost ain't enough. I understand that. But you almost lost. It didn't look impressive. A lot of guys like to talk about that Auburn win that Texas A&M got, where we were down and things like that, and we had to kind of come back to win. But didn't y'all just have to do the same damn thing? Didn't y'all just have to do the same thing to Northwestern, to a much lesser opponent? Didn't you guys just have to do that? Nobody wants to talk about that. Why? Because you guys are Ohio State once again. It's a lot of these. I can picture a lot of you Ohio State fans coming in the comments right now. Oh man, you just hating on Ohio State. Once again, this is on behalf of the entire college football nation. Ohio State ain't done nothing. They ain't done nothing at all to make anybody think that they deserve to be in there. Told you guys I wasn't fitting Ohio State. You don't get no pass. For what? You don't get no pass. Oh, and Ryan Day, get your ass in here. Man, you so fake. Fake guy. Every time I watch those comments, I don't take you serious. I do not. All of those, you better hope I don't hang 100 on your ass when you talking Michigan and all that. Man, come on, man. With the fake, man. Scripted. Fake, scripted. You're scripted, buddy. You're scripted. It ain't nothing coming from the heart. It ain't no passion coming from you. Stop it, man. Stop. Quit that. Good game plan. I love your game plan. But when you get to talking, man. Come on, man. I see through all of that. I see through all of that. Once again, you got the most talented team. Got the number 2 recruiting class. I commend you on that. But when you get to start talking on it, then that is, come on, man, stop. Oh, and that video that surfaced, and I know y'all probably kicked him out the locker room now. That video that surfaced saying that y'all gonna go in there and beat the hell out of Alabama, beat the hell out of Clemson, and y'all only named 2 teams. And probably Notre Dame, I think y'all named 2. So I'll say whichever one, y'all gonna go in there and beat the hell out of it. I can tell you right now, everybody got a hold of that video. You better hope you show up. You better hope you show up, because if you don't show up, don't leave and then go on the interview and say that the refs missed a lot of calls. Don't you come with that bullshit again. Because I can hear it now that you're going to be on the interview as well as other fans. They're going to come on the interview. They're going to tell everybody, well, the refs missed this call. The refs missed that call too. Oh, well, the refs missed that one too. Man, we got screwed. We got cheated. I can hear it now. I can hear it now, man. I can hear it. But anywho, I just wanted y'all to hear that. I want y'all to hear that. So we gonna move along. Once again, you get up there, and most of the time, and y'all talk, the Ohio State fan base, y'all talk so much shit to everybody. And then your team get up there and you know, the Ohio State athletic department, they talk so much crap to everybody. Then they get up there and they underperform. Most of the time, you never back up the shit that you be talking. Never back it up. So I'm gonna tell you, like, you don't back that shit up that you've been talking all season. Expect for everybody to come after you. Anyways, we're gonna move along. We're gonna move along from that. Ohio State, you have now been released. You guys can go. Thank you for the time. Anywho, so look at this one here. To the SEC, snubbed a couple of these guys, in my opinion. Snubbed a couple of them for these first team ballots. Wow. Offensive line has been getting snubbed all season. These guys went from 107 ranked nationally last year to number 4 this year. And they don't get no love for that. They don't get no credit. They get no credit at all. So I don't know. And to this guy here, Danny Cannell. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Danny Cannell, if you listening, brother. I have no clue what you have against Jimbo Fisher. Every time somebody mentions Texas A&M, your first response is, oh, they don't look that good. Come on, man. Let's all be honest, man. They don't look that good at all. Danny Cannell, if you listening, man, you got to get out of that BS that you're on because of the simple fact of where Florida State is right now. Now I'm speaking some facts. Now I'm telling you the truth. You don't like the simple fact that he left Florida State. Just face it, man. Just go ahead and say it. And every time somebody talks to you about Florida State, the first thing you say is, well, you know, when Jimbo Fisher had left, you know, he left and this and that and that and this. That's all you have to say. So now, whenever Texas A&M is mentioned, you say, oh, well, they not that good. Now, people say, I'm biased? No, man, you're nationally biased. You're nationally biased, and you just don't like Jimbo Fisher. So you don't. If he was to go somewhere else and coach, you'll still say that team ain't good neither. Get off of it already, dude. Kill it. Go on somewhere. Go on. All right? So, anywho, offensive line got snubbed. The defense kind of got snubbed to me, too, because Buddy Johnson wasn't on anybody all SEC team. He wasn't on the first team nor the second team. He wasn't anywhere. Defensive lineman DeMarvin Leal, he wasn't on anybody's team. First nor second team. He wasn't on anybody's team. So look here, man. Once again, to A&M, to Texas A&M football, to the team, if you guys are listening, I need you guys to go out there and destroy your opponent going forward. Come into next season also and destroy your opponent. That's what we need you guys to do. They don't respect you. Nobody respects you at all. People still don't respect you because it's a COVID-19 year and not that many teams in the SEC look good. So in a normal year, they expect you guys to land at either third or fourth. They don't believe in the process and they don't believe in what Jimbo Fisher has built. I'm just going to lay that out there. That's the God honest truth. They do not respect this football team. Us Aggie fans, we know how far we done came. Some football fans, they know how far you guys done came. Most of the SEC teams, they can see that you guys are coming. All right? But once again, they do not respect you. I need you guys to go out there and earn respect going forward. I'm going to leave this at that. This is the Homemade Podcast of Sports with your host, J Pops. Once again, guys, I thank you guys. Follow me on Facebook at J Pops. Follow me on Instagram at JPops2020 and also on Twitter at JPops05. Once again, it's the Homemade Podcast Sports with your host, J Pops. #GiggleMaggots. Go get them. New Year's 6 bowl game. handle your business.
And thank you guys for tuning in to the hashtag Homemade Podcast Sports. Please, guys, subscribe to the YouTube page and also follow me on Twitter at JPops, on Instagram at JPops, and also on Facebook at hashtag Homemade Podcast Sports. Thank you guys once again. Hashtag Giving Average.